When recording the aggression and clearance, I'm going to use the PDF aggression and clearance spreadsheet. I'm going to record the ID of the cutting unit, the model and serial number, the date, and the trailing end of the cutting unit is the end on the Toro DPAs, for example. In most cutting units, it's going to be on the right hand side as the technician is taking the measurements. The leading end of the cutting unit on most cutting units is going to be on the left hand side of the technician. I'm going to record the height of cut. In this case, it's 0.125 inches. The diameter of the cutting unit in the instruction video is 4.750 approximately. In order to determine the BCD and the other aspects of the aggression, it is not necessary to have a very accurate diameter reading. There are reasons to have an accurate diameter reading when maintaining reel mowers, but when calculating the aggression, it's only necessary to have an estimate of the reel diameter. The first measurement I take with the aggression clearance toolkit is going to be the angle of aggression. In the instructional video, I got negative 0.8 degrees. I then measured the attitude of the bed knife and got 5.9 degrees. Then I measured the clearance and I got about 50 thou. I think it was a little over 50 thou. So I'm going to record 52. Then I'm going to record the bed knife. In that case, it was a JRM. Extended microcut. Then I'm going to record the fixed roller or position or number of spacers employed, or in the case of a John Deere QA5, I would record the position of the shoe eccentric. In this case, it was a Toro DPA, and the rear roller can be adjusted by adding or removing spacers. In this case, there were no spacers employed. I then take the diameter of the reel and the angle of aggression and either refer to the quick reference chart so my diameter was 4.750, which means the radius was 2.375, which is in between 2.5 and 2.25. So this row here would be the BCD if the diameter was 5 inches and the radius was 2.5. This row here would be the values of the BCD if the diameter was 4.5 and the radius was 2.25. The diameter of the reel in the video was in between that. So I'm going to look in between here. The angle of aggression was negative 0.8. a little less than -1. So if I go to the midpoint between -39 thou and -44 thou, that would be about 41, 42 thou. If it was -1 degrees, it was less than -1 degree, so it's going to be less than -42 thou. So I'm going to estimate it's going to be in the high 30s. Now, if I want a more accurate calculation, I will plug these two numbers into the calculator on the website, and it will spit out -0.033. Since the shear point of the bed knife is in front of the center line, I do not have a gathering length, and I do not have a dip, and I'm going to make a note of that.